Blahzay Bling, Blahzay Bling, Bling, Bling. What's good, son, doobie? Another day, another dollar, another way to make them holler. You know exactly how we do. I hope everything is official tissue right now. I hope everything is going according to plan. I hope everything is as glorious as can be. I hope your plan is in full effect. I talk about it every day. You know you're supposed to have a quick plan, little goals to obtain the big goals. You're reaching them. Don't give a shit what it is, as long as it's something that you're aspiring to do. You know what I mean? The plan that we all have right here, the one that I got, is called beautiful garbage, yo. You have to eliminate to obtain to maintain. Each process is its own pain in the culo. Some of them is easier than others in some situations, but you already know how it goes. You already know what time it is. Today is a great day for a great day, so we're going to have a great day because we are wonderful people in this wonderful world doing wonderful things, living. Well, how we living? We're living wonderful, baby. We're living wonderful lives. Lives. It is dead as shit out here right now, and I like it like that. I want to thank you for clicking on this video, whoever you are, wherever you are. I hope everything is as good as can possibly be right now. And if it's fucked up for you right now, just understand everything is temporary. Even the good times, the bad times. Everything, un poquito at a time. Doesn't last. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Fucking 100 miles an hour. Yo, wait, there we go. Now we're going to talk. Since we're going to talk about 100 miles an hour, I want to Blahzay Bling with you. And for the people that don't know, if this is your first time Blahzay Bling and is just talking shit on the way to the gym, on the way to Costco, on the way anywhere. That's why we say Blahzay Bling, Blahzay Bling, 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 baby. It's our thing. Here it is. I don't know. Yo, I want you guys to see it, but I've been already told by like 3 or 4 different people that it's foul and not to do it. So I'm not going to do it at the end of this video. But I need your feedback straight up and down. Okay? No bullshit. This is no bullshit. No bullshit. I need your feedback. I need you to let me know. Because something happened this past weekend. And I want to post it. But I was told that, no, you don't do that shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's foul. And here it is. I watched the kid die on Sunday night. Straight up and down. Take his last breath in front of me in the whole 9 yards. I got it all on. I was recording it. So, do I post it or leave it the hell alone? Here's the situation. And you already know my parents went away on a week's vacation. They left the keys to the brand new Porsche. Was it mine? Well, of course not. You already know what happens, bro. So, Sunday morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, 7:30 in the morning, I wake up, go walk Charlie and shit. I'm walking around my block, right? So I walk around the block. When I walk around my block, I have a thing where I say I like walk around and I start saying positive things to myself and I start planning out my day. That's all I do. It's just like, all right, literally, right when I walk Charlie, I'm walking down my stairs. I say, yo, today's a great day for a great day. Let's bang this bitch out, yo. Like, what are we going to do today? All right, yo, we're going to do this today. We're going to do this today. All right, cool. We're going to go to the gym. We're going to go do abs. We're going to do abs like this today, all right? And I'm walking around my block planning my day, right? So I'm walking around my block, and right when I get back to in front of my house, son, my stomach does a backflip. And I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? Go upstairs. Right when I sit on the toilet, son, I sit on the toilet, I hear, yo, the boom. You know, you've heard accidents before. People have heard the boom. That shit said, boom. Explosion, son. I said, oh shit, jumped up, bro. I didn't even shit, but I wiped my ass, put on my sandals, ran downstairs, said, oh shit, I forgot my phone, ran back upstairs, grabbed my phone, ran back downstairs, and when I looked down the street, you seen a little smoke, and the people started coming out their house. So people like, my girl is with me and shit, so I'm like, hey, yo, let's go check this out. So we go to the corner and shit, yo, right? I walked to the corner, and I went to the corner, and this guy is trying to open the door. And he opens the door, and right when he opens the door, he just turns, and he's like, yo, I think they dead, bro. And he walked away, so I walked right up to the door, and I'm looking, and this fucking Mexican kid is fucked up. And I mean, he's there like, he's toast. There was a black kid on the right of him, so I went to the other side, and there was a guy who just opened that door. And he looked right at me. He's like, yo, I think he's dead too, bro. And I was like, for real? He's just like, yeah. So right when he said, yo, I think, and I said, for real, I slipped and I cut my foot. And I'm like, fuck. And right when I bent down, the cop came up. And I was like, bro, I came to help. I want to start helping and shit. I cut my fucking foot, yo, because there was all the oil in the glass. So I just pulled out I just started filming. So the cop runs up. He pulls the black kid out of the passenger seat. And the kid ain't doing too well, bro. The kid ain't doing too well. So I filmed them pull him out the car. And then the Mexican kid, they get him out, and right when they're getting him out, the car catches fire. So I'm like, hey, yo, the car's on fire. And right when I said that, I seen the kid's phone. I was gonna grab this phone, but the car caught fire. I didn't know if it was gonna explode. Bro, I've seen car fires before where a car burned for an hour, nothing happened. I dead ass seen a car explosion in like 10 seconds. Like the car caught fire, 10 seconds. You never know when the fuck this shit's gonna go down. So, bro, they pulled the Mexican kid out, and I turn and I'm filming the Mexican kid, bro. His leg is wrapped. It's completely wrapped around. Like, your leg goes straight. It was turned around, and then his ankle was turned again. So his leg was straight up corkscrew. And I'm like, bro, this dude's leg is broken. It's 17 from his hip to his ankle. Everything was broken and twisted. Everything. It was. So I'm filming it, and then the shit catches fire. So I go back, and then I filmed the black kid to see if he's breathing. He's slightly breathing, like little chest compressions and shit. And now there's actually people there that know what they doing. So I'm not bothering. I'm just trying to document real fast. Part of me is saying to myself, like, is this right? Like, cause don't be that dude. But then I'm looking around, oh goddamn crowd is filming. So like they were in back of me and shit, yo. So the black kid looks stable, and the car catches fire, and they moved it. I'm filming the Mexican kid. They moved the Mexican kid, like I'm moving back, and they put him like right in front of me, bro. But not like right here where we like that. No, he's in front of me, son. Like I'm in the middle of the street, and he's on the sidewalk. So you know what I mean? And right when they start moving him and shit, yo, I cut the camera. Because he's right here. He's like he's dumb close. And that's when, for me, I didn't want to do that to Duke. I'm like, so I stopped filming. When I stopped filming, me and Sonny, I'm talking to her, and I'm like, bro, look at dude right here. And dude, he's straight up. He's looking straight up. And he turns his head, and then he turns his head, he looks at me and Sonny is like, he's looking at me. And I'm like, I don't know who think he's looking at you. And he's looking like he's just looking. And then that dude just goes, and when he blew out, son, his eyes rolled in the back of his head, and he just went limp and went. And that was it. So I screamed to the cop. I'm like, hey, yo, I think he took his life. Yo, the cop, that's when I started filming again. You see the cop turn around, jump, and start giving him CPR. Like, bro, I've never seen a cop. Bro, the cop, listen, this is the deal. Do I post a video for you to see it or no? Like, because I said, hey, yo, I think he stopped because they were dragging him and they were just like working on him, but they wasn't like, it's hard. I said, yo, he took the dude stopped. That cop turned around and immediately. 500th of a second, bro. That cop was on him, bro. And he's giving him chest compressions. When I say ASAP Rocky, bro, that dude was on him ASAP, bro. And he's giving him chest compressions, yo, immediately. So I was just like, so I filmed that, and then I was just like, bro, and I stopped filming that. I was just like, fuck, man. I'm like, did we just watch this poor kid die? And she's like, I think so. And everybody in back of me was just like, yo, did you see that? Who's he looking? I'm like, bro, I think yeah, bro. So then right after that, they ended up grabbing him, and they grabbed the black kid, and he was breathing. But when the black kid was leaving and shit, I didn't film him, but they had somebody on top of him giving him fucking, like he was on a gurney, and the dude was on top of him. But this kid, I heard him. And again, I don't know if I should post this or not. Like, you hear the paramedics like, bro, he's gone. Like, dude, what are you, like, and the other dude is like, nah, keep going, keep going. So they ended up taking the Mexican kid and put him on a gurney, and they put him on the thing for the ambulance, and they strapped him to a machine. His arms was on a machine, and this machine was here, and it was to keep his heart pumping. Boom, 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 boom. And they strapped it to him and shit. And right when they were wheeling him off, you see the thing start. You know what I mean? And I was just like, yo, that machine means that you're not here. I've only seen that machine in movies and TV and shit show, and now I straight seen it in real life. So, like, it's not, I can't say it like this. I can't. So here's the situation. I asked the cop that night because, bro, they hit the wall. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. I got a few videos. I can't show one of them. Bro, they hit the wall. Listen, at 120, 110 easily, bro. These dudes were flying. Easily 110, 120. They found skid marks a full half a block away. Skid marks of the car trying to stop. Bro, that motherfucker hit the wall, bro. Wall. This shit is pure insanity. And again, I don't know if I should post this shit. Is that being non-compassionate to the family? Is that being not empathetic? Is that being an asshole? Or, you know what I mean? I want to show you what happens when you're an ass. We don't know what happened. In my opinion, yo, bro, there's gonna be 10,000 scenarios. But again, that night, because there was they closed the streets down for like 7 hours. It was 8 in the morning. They didn't open that bitch up till 6 o'clock at night. It was a fucking whole day. They closed that whole street down where the accident was. When they were finally taking the tape off and leaving, and I asked the cop, I said, yo, what happened? Did they make it? He said the driver, which is the Mexican, didn't make it, and that's the one we seen take his last breath. And he said he doesn't think the passenger is going to make it because last he heard, he's been in surgery for half the day for severe internal injuries. That he doesn't know. All right. This was on Sunday morning. Tuesday morning, I'm fucking leaving Vaughn's, and there's cops always on the side of Vaughn's chilling, and they were leaving fucking Panda Express, and I asked one of them, I said, hey, yo, check it out. You mind if I ask you a question? And he said, what's up? I said, there was this crazy accident, a major accident on Sunday morning and shit, yo. And I ended up, like, helping and shit. I was just curious to know what happened. Well, I ain't really help. Let's be realistic. I was just like, what ended up happening and shit? And he's just like, oh, we haven't heard. But I'm like, word of mouth is that they passed. He's just like, nah, I didn't hear that. Like, if they passed, you would hear it on the news. And there ain't nothing on the news. So I think they both survived. I'm like, wait. They both survived? And he's just like, yeah, last I heard, I think they did. Like, you know what I mean? And I was just like, all right, so I left it be. So I don't know. I literally don't know. To my knowledge, I don't know. When they strap you to a machine with your arms like this and the middle thing comes down to give you, I don't think you're in good condition. And leave it like this. Even if they did survive, this is your leg. This is your normal leg, right? Your foot is here, right? This is your leg. Duke's leg, listen to what I'm telling you. This is the only way to explain it. It was this. It was exactly like that, yo. Exactly. So when your leg is like that, what? I don't know. Question. Do I post it for you to see it or say, hell no, leave it alone? That's all. That's the question of the day. I wanted to post it for you to see it. My girl says that's the word, I'm being insensitive. Don't be a dickhead. I'm being insensitive. Don't be an asshole. No, stop telling people. And I'm like, no, people need to know about this and shit. So what do? Please let me know. You know what I mean? You're walking me up right now, so you're going to walk me up a little bit. Holy shit. Boom. Let me know what I should do. Should I post it or not post it? Because most likely, posting some craziness like that will get me in some shit on YouTube. I could post that shit probably anywhere else, but that's that. I'll catch y'all on the flip dippity doo dip, and you already know what time it is. Major shout out. We don't forget about our homeboy Jamul. Jamul, what's good, son Doobie? I hope you're really good and everything is cool with you. Jamul's main dude. Jamul's main dude, VIP, CEO. I'll catch you on the flip dip. Ducitos. Boop, boop, boop.